Hello everybody. Beautiful day here in Colorado for the middle of December, so I actually pushed the car, the old DeTomaso, outside, give it a quick bath, get some of the dust washed off of it. I've taken the last few months off from working on it, but I recently got back on it a few weeks ago, and a lot of final things. I'm getting there. It's very time consuming, all these little things that I'm doing. I've got my transmission back in with my center force clutch. I got the windshield installed, which is the oversized glued in windshield, so there's no moldings going around or rubber seal. Kind of gives it a smooth look. I've got the carpet, or most of the carpet, installed. I still have seats on order. A Momo quick disconnect steering wheel. It's kind of just sitting in place right now. I don't have it completely put in yet because I'm still working on the dash, trying to get some of the gauges working again. It's some of this old 1972 wiring, and especially trying to integrate some modern day stuff into it is a little bit head scratching, a little difficult to get figured out sometimes. But so yeah, it's coming together. I've finally got power to it, so I've got the windows operating. I have not tried to start the engine yet. That'll be just about final thing to do after I get at least the majority of the electrical stuff figured out for the interior and the lights and all the little things, and then I'll fire it up. I got the rear lid back on. I've got the spoiler mounted, and I actually cleaned up and refinished the louver that Bob had with the car. So it was with the car originally back in at least after 79, 1980. And I know these are really hard to come by nowadays. You don't see a lot of them on these Panteras anymore. They were kind of the thing back years ago. But this car came with it, so I had to get it all fixed up and made it look a lot better. And I like the looks of it. I'll show you here in just a minute of it being on the car. So hold on just a second, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I've got accomplished here in the last few weeks. Okay, well, she's still a little bit wet again, just because I just washed it, get some of the dust off from being in the garage. Still pushing it in and out of the garage. There's the glued-in windshield. A friend of mine and I installed it a few weeks ago. Fit pretty decent for not being the original glass. Here's the rest of the stuff. It's nice to get the windows working up and down now. Here's the rear lid finally installed with the spoiler and the rear louvers. All the lights are working. Just had to basically replace a couple of the bulbs. All the wiring was in good shape. As you know, I filled in the side markers, so don't have to worry about those. There's the Momo steering wheel with the quick disconnect. As you can see, I'm starting to get the dash, carpet in place. Still kind of a mess in there right now, but things are starting to come together. Okay, here she is with the rear lid popped open. There's the new ZF that's been rebuilt. I got it back in a few weeks ago. I'm real happy with the polish job that was done on it. I got the rear axles installed, obviously brand new ones with CV axles, a little different from the original ones. Waiting on a spreader bar that's going to go between the wheel houses there over the top of the transmission. I'm waiting on one. I have one on order. It's going to be a nice polished aluminum adjustable spreader bar that'll go across there, so it'll look really nice. That wire you see coming down there from the fuel injection across the manifold down the side there. Hopefully I'll figure out a better way to make that look better. But that's for an O2 sensor that I need to install for the 5-Tech fuel injection. I still don't have the pipes for the exhaust that go between the headers and the mufflers, and that's where I'll install that that O2 sensor. That piece of pipe, it's not very long, but it kind of wrangles through the rear suspension a little bit. It's got a couple of turns on it, so trying to figure out how to get something that's real nice looking made up for that. So yeah, there he is. It's looking good. Again, I haven't fired it up yet, but hopefully the next time there's a video done, you're gonna hear this thing. Sure be nice to get it on the road.